Hi guys, today we're talking about boundaries on the job. It can be really tricky to enforce and establish boundaries at work. And uh okay, once again, every situation is going to be really different person to person and workplace to workplace, but the one thing that stays consistent is that all of our experiences with our boundaries come back to the energy that we bring to a situation. Whatever you are bringing to the situation is an equal player in that situation. If you're sitting there feeling like your employer is trampling on your boundaries, your energy is aware of that. Your energy is creating that situation. Your energy is involved in that situation. So one of the best things that you can do is to shift out the energy that's inviting that kind of behavior so that it can get out of your life and stop bothering you. Um, Here's an exercise that I want to invite us to do. If you are having issues with boundaries at work, that might be boundaries around interactions with different coworkers. It might be boundaries around your time and how your time is spent at work, or how when you're called into work. There's a lot of different ways that boundaries can come into play. But I want you to invite you today to really be conscious about the patterns that you have experienced at work. What are the employment patterns that you have seen in your life going over and over again relating to boundaries? Today is a great day to write them down, because the thing to understand is that boundary violation patterns, they are really not about the other people involved. They're about you. Okay, that's because you are the main character of your own life. Everything that happens in your life is all about you. You're the main character, you're the winner. So when these patterns show up, they're showing up to show you something about you. It is not to show you something about them, it's to show you something about you. So what are the patterns that are showing up, and what do they teach you about you? What do you need to do differently? How do you need to think differently? What are the thought patterns that you had that contributed to the situation? What are the behaviors that you had that contributed to the situation? Do you still have those thoughts? Do you still have those patterns of behavior? Today is a great day to invite those things to come into your consciousness so that you can shift them, so that you can stop having these problems that show up over and over and over again. And of course, it doesn't matter if you're employed or not. I know a lot of my viewers are moms, and guess what? Being a mom is a job. Where are your boundaries being violated at the workplace that is your home? This is a great time to sit down and make a list of the ways that these patterns are showing up for you. What are these patterns? What is happening? So that you can get conscious about how you are feeding into this pattern. It always takes two to tango, okay? It always takes two to tango. If you are having boundary problems in your workplace, no matter where your workplace is, you are an equal player in that. And so today is a great day to become conscious of that. Okay, let's go ahead and tap. Okay, let us tap in. It can be safe to maintain personal boundaries in my job. It can be safe to maintain personal boundaries in my workplace. I am now opening up my mind and heart to a new understanding of where I have been a player in the violation of my own boundaries at my place of work. Okay, ooh, shake it out. Breathe it in. Becoming aware of this stuff is not always easy, but it is totally worth it, and it's going to change your life. So thanks for playing along, and I'm going to see you tomorrow.